Disasters cause substantial losses every year. And disaster impacts are increasing worldwide as the pace of development accelerates. It is important that international organizations, the private sector, and governments regularly ask themselves, are our development projects resilient to natural hazards? And how can we make them resilient and ensure they will still be protected from hazards in 50 years? The World Bank Group aims to incorporate resiliency to disasters and climate change in all their projects. But what if you're not an expert in natural hazards, or don't know much about landslide modeling and seismic risk? To help you find and use this hazard information at a local level, the Global Facility for Disaster Reduction and Recovery, part of the World Bank, created ThinkHazard. This tool translates the latest and most robust science on natural hazards into easily accessible information to determine the potential for disasters to cause damage. It's free, open, and easy to navigate, meaning anyone can use it. So, now you can see whether a project area has a high hazard level, but what can you do about it? ThinkHazard also provides recommendations on how to reduce disaster risk to projects. To help users take action, it offers links to further resources on the right-hand side. To use the tool, start at ThinkHazard.org and enter the location of your project. This can be a country name, city, province, all the way down to district level. ThinkHazard will take you to an overview of hazards, showing which ones are most important to consider for that location. By clicking on a hazard, you can see details about the hazard level, likelihood of damage, possible climate change impacts, and recommendations to reduce risk to your project. The map shows how the hazard varies across the selected area. You can also view the underlying hazard data. Below the map, there are links to contact organizations, find useful reports, websites, and risk tools, all shown based on their relevance to the area and hazard. With this streamlined workflow, ThinkHazard provides project managers with insight into the hazards relevant to their project, based on science and expert input. Advice on how to reduce risk to a project offers a starting point to make projects climate and disaster resilient. Learn about the hazards affecting your project by visiting ThinkHazard.org.